comes the field out of turn number 4. We'll warm them up, put them in place, and take them racing. Came in yesterday for qualifications. The track record belonged to Brian Nestor. It was 16.591. By the end of qualification, we had a dozen cars that had gone under that, and the track record belonged to the 99 and Scott Neal, starting 7th in today's first semi-feature at 16.216. A quick field of modifieds from all over the nation and Canada in today to run for the Winchester. A Winchester rifle will go to the winner, along with $10,000. All right, here comes the field. The yellow flag is out right now. The 21 of Greg Stapleton getting a push off of the racing surface. And I see the 79 of Cumbie also on pit road. We'll definitely start the rest of them. Top 15 will transfer to the Winchester. We'll draw for the top 20 position on the inversion there. Scott and Stacy on the front row. We'll transfer the top 15. The top 10 will be in the inversion draw. We'll place the rest of the field behind them. Once again, the field passes in front of the main grandstand. 1 to go. Videotapes available of all the racing this weekend. Check with Brandon Redmond either at the booth set up in the main breezeway or talk to him in the gift shop. $15 plus shipping and handling. Here they come out of turn number 4 once again. Looks like Dave Cumbie is going to join the breakers. Got that car started, coming out of turn number 3 right now. He'll catch up with the field. ASA fans probably recognized him, the toolman Taylor in the 128 on the end of the field. Late arrival yesterday, ended up on the back of this semi-feature. One to go at the line. 1 to go. Oh, we got a pace truck. That beautiful pace truck made courtesy of Jason Van Cleek, serving our country in the Iraqi theater. Pace truck accelerates away from the field. The field now in the hands of Harold Scott and Dave Stacy. they come into turn number 4. Semi-feature number 1 is underway. Dave Stacy leads them into turn number 1. Harold Scott laps up and clears coming out of turn number 2. Stacy pulls back up now on the rear quarter panel. He'll slip back in line. Harold Scott leads them down to lead the first lap. 1 down, 49 to go. Dave Stacy running in second right now. Jeff Weston up in the 29. Mike Carroll in the 01. Jason Deach up in the 7 for 5th. Scott, Stacy, now Carroll, then Weston and Deach. Breedlove up in the 63 now. Deach makes his move on the outside for 4th position. They'll come out of turn number 4 down past the road. Weston drops down low now. Deach gets up and brushes the wall. That costs him a position as Jeff Weston now puts his car into 4th. Dave Stacy hooks up on the back end of Harold Scott down the front stretch. It's Scott, Stacy, Carroll, Weston, Deach, and Breedlove. Fast qualifier Scott Neal, all kinds of loose coming out of turn number 2. Currently riding in 7th position. Luckhurst makes his move on L.J. Lines down the backstretch. That green 331 pulls up wheel to wheel with the 76 in turn number 3. Harold Scott still your leader. Then Stacy, then Carroll, Weston, Deach, Breedlove, Neal, Lines, and Luckhurst. Weston peaks down low now from the 4th position, tries to get around Carroll. Here comes Stacy on the low side. Stacy challenging for first, does not have it. They'll pull down the backstretch. He's still lapped up. He tucks back in as they go into turn number 3. Carroll takes advantage of that now as he pulls up wheel to wheel with Stacy for second. Carroll and Stacy wheel to wheel out of turn number 2. Here comes Weston. Harold Scott riding out in front right now with all kinds of racing going on behind him. Breedlove closes up now. He'd like to challenge on Deach. Tim Taylor low and slow on the track right now as the field goes by. Breedlove now pulls up, tries on lead. Deach goes into turn number 4 on the low side. Just can't pull him down the front. Scott stays in first, then Stacy, then Carroll, Weston, Deach. Then Breedlove, Neal, Lines, and Luckhurst. Tim Taylor off the track now. And the 20 car of Herb Johnson also exits the racing surface. Weston now challenges for 3rd. Tucks back in line as they get to turn number 3. Scott is still your leader. 12 laps are complete, 13 of the line. Weston drops down low once again. Breedlove also tries the low line, just can't seem to find it. Luckhurst now back wheel to wheel in the back behind L.J. Lines, and he loses the position to the 2 car of Tim Burkett. Breedlove now watches Scott Neal pull up beside him. Burkett all over the rear bumper of L.J. Lines. Got brake check coming out of 2. Back half of the field just about stacked it up. Harold Scott continues to ride out front. Then Stacy, Carroll, Weston, Deach, then Breedlove, then Neal, Lines, Burkett, and Luckhurst. Titus tucks in behind the lead pack. Laps complete, 17 of the line. 16 laps are complete. got all he can handle, as both Luckhurst and Burkett are all over the back bumper of that car on the straightaway. Harold Scott, smooth in the groove. Remember, we'll transfer the top 15. Top 15 will transfer. Next time around. 20 laps next time around. Scott, Stacy, Carroll, Weston, Deep, Breedlove, Scott, Lines, Burkett, Luckhurst, Titus. Then the 09 of Don Skaggs. On the backstretch, oh, we've hit hard. The 31 car of Jeff Reamer gets hard into the wall, just smokes the front end off the car, comes up over the bank and chases our fire and safety personnel back to the fence. We'll roll fire and safety personnel along with our ambulance personnel to the scene. I'll get you a report as soon as I can. He's okay, ladies and gentlemen, in from the scene. Jeff Reamer gets the e-ticket ride, but he's all right. Can't say the same for his race car. One of our photographers did fall on his camera. He did not get hit by the car. We are going to check him out. Track condition is yellow. Track condition is yellow. Right now, the 96 Harold Scott is in the lead. Dave Stacy is in. Got some oil dry on the backstretch. We're going to need to burn into the track. As soon as we get that done, we will go back to racing. Fifteen cars will transfer to the feature. They come out of turn number 4, and we're racing once again. 20 laps in the book. 5 laps from the halfway point. Contact in turn number 2 between Carroll and Stacy. Carroll brake checked him a little bit. Stacy smacked him in the rear end, and out they come out of turn 4 in fine shape. Still Scott, Stacy, Carroll, Weston, Deep, Breedlove, Neal, Line, Burkett, Luckhurst, Titus, Skaggs, Poole, Parrish, and Cropper. Peaks down low now. Weston tries to get a run off of 2 after falling battling back down the front stretch last lap. He closes up now. Weston peaks down low once again. Scott just holds his line. Just holds his line down the front stretch. Stacy tries to look down low. Halfway next time around. Halfway next time around. Breedlove looks down low on Deach now. Takes the low line into turn number 4. Weston also looks down low. Nothing doing. He tries to go down low and just gets the door slammed on him by Mr. Scott. Here comes LJ Lines around fast qualifier Scott Neal. Scott Neal way up near the wall. He brushes the wall. Scott Neal makes contact, gets it out, and points it down. Costs him 4 positions. Scott Neal, he's in trouble. Scott Neal up against the wall coming out of turn number 2. And the yellow flag is out. Scott Neal looks like he may have cut down a right front. We'll see as he comes into the pit. Either that or he ran into a serious suspension problem. Take a look at the tires as he comes in. Well, all 4 tires appear to be up, but he's certainly got a bad push. Fast qualifier, track record holder. And that is going to cost him. Now, Dean Pitts was happy to see that because I believe that will move him up into the 15th spot. I'll check on that. In the 68 car are the 2 cars in contention for the final transfer spot. The 14 and the 09, Titus and the Skaggs, will be trying to figure out who will be in the inversion draw. Top 10 get the inversion draw, top 10 transfer. Here they come out of turn number 4, and we're racing. Tries on the restart, just cannot find the horsepower. Jason Deach gets up high around Weston. Weston appears to be off, and the yellow is out, which would explain why Jeff Weston was off the pace. Yellow is out on the restart. They'll be coming back to the green next time around. 26 laps are scored. 26 laps are scored. Here they come into turn number 4, and I believe we're racing. Tries to look down low, nothing doing. Stacy slams the door every time he tries it. Scott starts to grow some legs now, stretch out a little bit. He's out by about 4. Dave Stacy looks content to ride in the pocket in second. Mike Carroll would like to get around him, just can't find the racetrack. Then we drop back to Jeff Weston, Jason Deach, Damon Breedlove, LJ Lines, Tim Burkett, and Bill Luckhurst. Then we go back to the battle for the inversion draw. That's the 09 of Don Skaggs chasing the 14. The 68 car of Rick Cibula would love to get around that 00 of Dean Parrish. That would put him in the final transfer spot. 31 laps are complete. 31 laps are complete, 19 laps to go. 18 at the line. Luckers looks down low as Burkett gets out of shape coming out of 4. Gets a handle on it now, and Luckers has to tuck back in line into 331. Damon Breedlove has been peeking down low, trying to find a line on Jason Deach in the 7th, but so far has had no luck. Mike Carroll keeps looking down low, but just can't seem to find the horses to pull down. Stacy gets a little out of shape there, almost cost him a position. Luckers tries very low on the track this time, and that's not the answer either. Now Carroll's going to try it up high. Gets the door slammed on him again, ducks down low. Just can't seem to find the horsepower. He stays down low now, coming out of turn number 2. Oh, we've got Damon Breedlove in the wall in turn number 2. Damon Breedlove gets up into the wall, scrapes along. Doesn't look like he did a lot of damage. Don't see any debris from here, but we will go yellow. On lap 35 with 15 to go, Damon Breedlove in the wall in the 63. Looks like he snaps the right front of the suspension. We'll get it into the pits and see if that car is fixable. But this late in the race, that could cost him. Now, the guy that's happy to see that is Rick Cibula. He's in the 68 car, and he has been chasing the 00 of Dean Pitts for that final transfer spot. But Breedlove getting up into the wall is going to hand him that final transfer spot. So that changes things around. That means now Dave Cumbie is chasing for the final transfer spot in the 79 on the 68 of Cibula. That also means the final spot that'll be in the inversion draw will be the 09 of Don Skaggs and the 12 of Chad Poole. So Chad Poole needs to get around the 09 to make the inversion draw. .35 laps are complete, 15 to go. We'll go one at the line. One at the line. No debris on the track. Tough day for Damon Breedlove. Give him a nice hand, ladies and gentlemen. He was racing hard in the feature and brushes the wall. In the 79 will be chasing the 68 of Cibula. That's for the final transfer spot. The 12 of Chad Poole chasing the 09 of Don Skaggs. That's for the final inversion draw spot. And we're racing. 15 to go. A clean restart. Weston and Deach try to tuck up a little bit now. Weston just cannot seem to pull down the front stretch or the back. He closes up during the turns and then just loses ground down the front. Carroll once again drops down low, trying for second. Goes up, makes a little contact, almost gets out of shape and has to tuck back in line. Here comes Luckhurst and Burkett. Wheel to wheel. wheel up on LJ Line. Luckhurst drops down low. Just about runs out of racetrack, and that's going to cost him a couple spots. Titus comes up now by Luckhurst, and he'll get by. Harold Scott stretches it out now to about 6.5 car lengths. Three wide going into turn number 2. Don Skaggs gets up into Titus, makes contact. Luckhurst gets away from it. Everybody else seems to be all right. Cropper takes advantage of that. Pulls up beside Parrish. To go at the line, 10 to go. Carroll still trying for second. Carroll goes down on the low on the inside. They're still wheel to wheel going into turn number 4, and Carroll clears. Now it's Scott. Carroll. Stacy's going to have to hold off Jeff Weston now. Jason Deach up into the mix. Now it's Scott, Carroll, Weston, Stacy, Deach, Line, Burkett, Luckhurst, and a wheel-to-wheel battle. Titus clears as they come out of turn 4 on Don Skaggs, then Chad Poole. Then Parrish, Cropper, Pitts, and Cibula. Next time around. Dave Cumbie having all kinds of handling problems as he drops off. Cibula looks solid in the 15th position. 5 to go next time around. Deach drops down low on Stacy. He's going to try him down the back. Carroll closes the gap, but too little too late. I don't think he can catch him in the next 5 laps. Don Skaggs has made good use of both the front and rear standoffs. LJ Lines goes down low and gets around Stacy. Stacy's been going backwards for the last 5 or 6 laps. Burkett also gets underneath him, forces him almost up to the wall. Stacy now just trying to survive for 3 more laps. It's Scott, Carroll, Weston, Deach, Line, Burkett, Stacy, Luckhurst, Titus, and Skaggs duke it out now. 2 to go at the line. Then Poole, Parrish, Cropper, Pitts, and Cibula. And the white flag will be coming out. The white flag will be coming out. Skaggs up now trying to pick up a couple positions. Hard contact between Luckhurst and Titus. The white flag is out. Your leader out of turn number 2. Titus all over. Titus smoking down the backstretch, almost gets into the wall all over the brakes. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, semi-feature number 1, Harold Scott. Second, Mike Carroll. Jeff Weston third. Jason Deach in fourth. LJ Lines in 5th. Then Burkett. Stacy holds on. Luckhurst, Skaggs, Titus, Poole, Parrish, Cropper, Pitts, and Cibula. That's the 15 that will transfer. Ladies and gentlemen, out of Newcastle, Indiana, let's have a nice round of applause for the winner. Semi-feature number 1, Harold Scott. That was a good one. We got another 50-lap semi-feature coming your way in just a few moments. Then, after a short break for some festivities, we're going to have 50 laps for $10,000. The Winchester is running today.